start, Visix, now that we're live, I have to ask you, are you in fact an off-brand slammer? I'm loading the replay, by
I
the way.
believe that is what the RX thinks. The RX?
What is the RX anyways?
I don't know. It sounds like a drugstore.
The RX, are you an aspiring med student who's just failing horribly at advertising?
Maybe it's like Thurks.
Thurks? Like you're thirsty?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's too much of a stretch. That's too much, right? Right. I would certainly hope so. Anyways, I'm at 1 second. Up in the top right-hand side on a very familiar map. And I'm unpausing in now. So up in the top right-hand side, we have double emote Z. And in the bottom left-hand side, I think it's someone who plays this game, but they don't have a worker skin, so it's hard to take seriously. Anyways, whoever he's playing up against. DragonArcherZ with the house. This has got to be a proxy den. This has got to be, right?
I don't know.
He just explained to us for, I don't know, 20 minutes for the whole world to listen that proxy barracks is terrible. Yup, and there's the wolf's den.
But he's not the only one with the proxy on his mind, I don't think.
Oh, no. Spawning with mischievousness in his eyes. There is a second worker. Darker, scarier, meaner, faster, dafter, punker than any other worker. He's going out for some shenanigans.
With 50 more gold in his pocket.
Yeah, he's rich, man. He's balling the dream. He's carrying gold across country. Oh, he's spanning. I like it. He's spanning the globe. Meanwhile, the one den is done, and 3 wolves are queued up to an expansion that doesn't exist, and a soldier is being popped out. Now, there's going to be a bit of confusion from DragonArcherZ. Oh, he's got mischievousness on his mind. Look at this. There's another worker.
I want you to see for the record that I've been eating pizza this whole game, and I paused the game for a second to go get more pizza.
So I have to ask. It's pizza, right? So when you delivered this 2 racks, was it delivery or was it DiGiorno?
I'm pretty certain it was DiGiorno.
Inquiring minds want to know, man. Especially since I can go to e24.com. That's right, e24.com. Your place to go anywhere in the San Diego, Chula Vista, or La Jolla references for California. Go there and enjoy the SoCal experience of eating food extra on the fly, delivered right to your doorstep. e24.com. Not paying me to advertise, but I do it anyways. This poor raider can't flash, can he?
Yeah, he already used his flash. I hit with it, though, so...
Oh, nice. It's probably because they were murderifying the soldier. And meanwhile, raider number 2 is up here, and this castle... Oh my gosh, you got the sick flash on the worker on the castle. That was sick. Does anyone else see that?
And he's immediately gonna die because I'm watching him.
Does he get another kill? Nope. His cloak seeps into the grass.
Oh,
much like his dreams of getting a second kill. Nice. Nice. Get it done. This is ridiculous, by the way. Oh, 315. And, oh, yes. Go in, other raider. Go get those kills, yes. I still think raiders should regen their health.
Yeah, I think they should, too.
Or regen their health, or missed the sick flash the 3rd time, but it's okay because all these worker kills. Please get it again. Yes! There's something just so gratifying about seeing Raider micro. I like how Daz is losing this game right now, but is taking the opportunity to correct you on your micro.
Yeah. He told me that.
That's impressive.
Told me that, and I was like, oh, damn, he's totally right. Immediately.
He is playing at 83 actions a minute, and he briefly slowed down to explain to you the properties of Raider Micro. What kind of handicap is that? It's ridiculous. This Raider just needs to not die and it'll be Gucci.
It died.
Ah, but it did. It died. It's dead, Jim. That's okay, because soldiers are pretty powerful. There's 3 of them and 4 wolves. This is not going to go well for them.
Yeah. And he basically, like, he's in the worst position he could be because his wolves from his first den are not spawning at his base. They're spawning across the map and rallying back to his base.
So he has anti-defender's advantage. Like, there you go. That's how that's it. Anti-defender's advantage. We didn't even have to invent
attacker's disadvantage
or warpins. Exactly, attackers. No, you're advantaged. Advantaged. That is not how you put the emphasis on that syllable. This den is going down much like the Walmart next to my house is going up. Which is to say, quickly. These wolves, I wish them the best. The workers get pulled. It's not too little too late. They actually could do it.
No, they can't.
But now there's too many soldiers. Yep, now there's too many soldiers.
I think he...
Will they even kill one?
Daz is pretty proud because it had been like 3 or 4 games since he'd lost to me at that point. So he was really holding on at this point. But...
You know what they say, Daz? Pride goeth before a fall. And that's the only reason I keep losing. Not because you're better than me at this game. It's the pride aspect. This castle's getting beat down faster than trebuchets do to, or Teutonic Knights for that matter, do in Age of Empires 2. Poor soldier gets surrounded, but that's okay. In no world do these workers win this fight, right? Surely.
Even if they do, I still have 2 racks pumping, and he has, like, almost nothing.
The worker damage alone is worth it, right? Like, look at all... Oh, well, fantastic micro. There's a lot of really low health workers and units here. A lot of them. So many of them, in fact. Yeah, but there are no more workers. There are just soldiers. And as this game draws to a close, in a meme way, Visix, I'll tell you a meme build.
Sure.
Are you ready?
I am so ready.
So when you are playing against someone you are sure is going for a 1-rax, very dangerous proposition, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is an old build that stands the test of time, and by that I mean it is terrible. But if you can win with it, you'll feel awesome. And it is Forge First Attack Upgrades, or Armor Upgrades. You gotta understand, once upon a time, workers did 4 damage.
Oh,
that's it.
You realize I've been around. I know this build real well.
Oh, yes. Okay. I didn't know. You've had so many names, you know. It's hard keeping track.
Visixfan was my first name.
Okay.
I've been around, like...
Okay. We're just gonna leave it at that, and we're not gonna continue. Okay. But yeah, I remember doing that. It was fantastic. Yeah. I won a game with it. I was like, wait, this is a thing? This is a thing? It's not a thing. It gets stopped by a single tower.
It's not a thing, like, really, but I definitely, versus worse players, I've just, like, built nothing but forges, and then won with workers versus, like, an actual army, and it's very gratifying.
So you want to know would you like to know the dirtiest secret of a build I've ever done to other people successfully? And I'm not going to say anything about the quality of opponent. Ready? That's how you know it's a bad story. So here's the bad story masquerading as a good one. Ready? So you know, priests can make things invisible. And what's better than beating an opponent with a Forge First build? Why, locking them into their base permanently with invisible forges.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
They just think it's a UI bug, and this person did not know how to research detection, and so they were just permanently locked into their base, inescapably, by invisible non-attacking forges.
You'd have to need, like, many priests.
like I said, it's a good story masquerading as a great story. So I'm not going to tell you anything about the quality of the opponent being played. But this is a real thing. This did happen once upon a time. Successfully.
Yeah. And Daz is really just like holding on for dear life at this point. He has 3 workers left. If you look at the units lost tab, he's lost 22 workers. I've lost none. He's lost 25 wolves. 26 wolves. And there goes the GG.
Well, Daz, you stretched that game about 6 minutes longer than it needed to be, but it was enjoyable.